Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT, dude, and you don't know how excited I am to bring you my first FIFA 18 video on the channel. This is going to be my career mode series, which you see in the title. We're going to be using PSG for this career mode. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with FIFA, just know that this series is going to be ran very similar to my Connected Franchise series. You guys are going to tell me what transfers to do, so if you have any suggestions for what transfers you want me to go after in this series, like you can literally just buy players in career mode, let me know in the comment section below, and the suggestions with the most thumbs up will be the ones that I do go after in next episode. Now, so this content won't get in the way of anything else. These videos are going to be uploaded early, like super early morning, like anywhere from like 1 at night, like 1 a.m. or 4 a.m. my time. So if you like this series and want to watch it, you can just wake up and it'll be the first thing in your sub box, because I don't want them to mess up my other time slots, but I don't even care. I just love FIFA, and I'm going to upload this onto my channel along with some other FIFA videos. So we are going to jump into a manager career, and we're going to go ahead and take the 60% increase to my starting transfer budget to give us as much money as possible. And like I said, we are going to be using PSG in this career mode. And as you see, their domestic success expectations critical, continental success critical, brain exposure critical, financial very low, of course, because they're super rich. Youth development is low as could be. And with that 60% to the transfer budget, dude, we're gonna have so much money to spend. I thought PSG was just a fun team to use because they just got Neymar, and we could even buy even more crazy players in this series since we have so much money. So how this series is probably going to go is I'm probably just going to play the games against the top tier teams in the French League, and then I'm going to play all the Champions League games and stuff like that. So only really the important games are going to be played, but I'm still so freaking excited, man. So we are going to be using PSG, and depending on how well this career mode goes, I might go ahead and start another one with like a lesser team, kind of like a Road to Glory type thing, or maybe I'll wait till I finish this. I don't know, dude. As you can tell, I'm just freaking hyped and excited to start off this career mode. So let's go ahead and create our manager. Gonna go with, you know what, let's just go with Mr. Instead of my actual name, let's go with Mr. RBT. We're gonna be great, and I'm not the greatest FIFA player in the world, man, but I would be lying if I didn't say this wasn't my favorite game. So I want to put content on my channel that I enjoy doing, and even though maybe the majority of my audience won't necessarily like the game itself, like, I'm just rolling with it because I enjoy making this content. You probably will be able to tell in the gameplay. So we are going to do European competition in the first season, and we have to click X to make it more realistic for our actual groups in the Champions League. And as you see, we are in Group F with Sevilla, Roma, and Feyenoord from the Eredivisie. We are going to be playing all world class 6-minute halves, and go ahead and advance to begin our career mode, dude. I'm just so freaking pumped for this series, and so pumped for FIFA content in general. I haven't played FIFA in a while, though, I will say that, so I've been focusing on my Madden content. So if we play a game in today's episode, not really sure how it's going to go, kind of unorganized right now, but if we play a game, don't hate me, because I'm going to probably play trash, because obviously it's a new game, and it'll be my first time playing it, and it'll be my first time in a while playing FIFA in general. So, like I said, guys, suggest what transfers you want me to go after in the comment section below, and we're going to go freaking ham in this transfer window, because we have money, and we're going to spend it, and we already lost our EA connection. So we are going to go to we are going to accept an invite to a preseason tournament, try to get even more money to spend, and I'm going to send most of the games unless we make it to the final, and I will play the final, and I'll probably get that done in today's episode. We'll go to the one with the most money. Some pretty tough teams, though. Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, Barcelona, Madrid. That's like some of the best teams in the world. Maybe I should actually go with the one with lesser money, because they're not nearly as difficult as this one. That is some stupid tough teams. So let's go with this one instead. It's only like 400k less, and the teams are a lot less difficult than this one. So we'll go with the Invitational Cup instead. It's the first time I've ever gone with a cup or a preseason invitational that didn't give the most money, because that's the hardest I've ever seen any tournament to be ever. So boys, first things first, let's look at the squad and how things are looking for PSG. Neymar, the new signing, out on the left. Cavani at striker. Mbappe at right wing. Can he actually play right wing? His only position is striker, but he's going to be playing right wing for us. Mata in the middle. Thiago Silva and Marquinhos at center back. We have Dani Alves at right back. And our goalie is definitely not Areola. It is going to be Kevin Trapp. And on the bench, got some pretty sick players as well. Ben Arfa, who I might sell on. You have Draxler, Di Maria, and Lucas all on the bench. And I might end up selling one of those guys, dude. Because seriously, like, there's no point in having all of these talented wingers on our bench when, I don't know. Because we're going to actually go after a particular winger in today's episode. I'm going to let you guys suggest every other transfer except one that I am going to go after. I'll go ahead and I'll set the formation in a minute to how I actually want it to be. We might actually run this formation potentially the 4-3-3 flat instead of having a CDM, so I can bring in Pastore, because Pastore does definitely not need to be on the bench. Dude, look at our transfer budget, 200 million, and that is absolutely insane with 195,000 in the wage budget. So I'll probably change that a little bit, but still so much money to spend in this transfer window. So looking at an inbox, probably nothing too crazy here. Talking about the Invitational Cup, talking about we need 175 million in shirt sales. That's a lot of freaking money for god dang shirts. So we must win the Champions League within the first 3 seasons. Think we can do that, potentially, hopefully. We have to reach the Champions League this year, so we don't have to win it this year, but we have to reach the final, and we have to win the French Cup, the Coupe Nationale. Youth development, nothing too insane here. We just gotta sign one player at the defender position and sign one youth player to the senior team in the same season they were scouted. Played them in 5 matches, so we'll get to that. We'll set up a youth academy. There's the shirt sales. That's a lot of money. You already saw all this. We must win our league. We must win, and we already saw we have to win the cup, and we have no objectives when it comes to financially, which is what I like. So, boys, is it time? Is it time to go after the player I want to for today's episode? This is going to be super freaking wild, but we're going to try to bring Lionel Messi to PSG. There's been rumors saying he's unhappy at Barcelona. There's been rumors of him going to Man City. But PSG, who's spending all the money in the world, already brought in Neymar from Barcelona. Why don't we bring in his teammate Messi as well? I don't know if we can get it done, but we are going to try. I mean, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe all in the same transfer window. So let's make it happen. Lionel Messi, the 30-year-old right winger. That's why I said I might sell on Cavani, because if we get Messi, we'll put him out on the right and put Mbappe at striker. So Lionel Messi, we're going to put him in the transfer hub. I kind of hate how you can't actually just buy the player like you used to from searching their name. But we'll go to the transfer hub and try to bring him in. We'll have to negotiate with Barcelona's representative now with all the new cutscenes. Pretty excited. I've yet to see it myself. I didn't play the beta, so I've yet to actually see the cutscenes myself. He's valued at 92 million. They say we might have to offer between 92 million and 129,000 to have a chance at this deal. So let's approach to buy Messi. Here we go. Can we make it happen today? They don't have the rights to Barcelona, so they don't have their manager here. But we're going to have to see if this random dude will allow me to get Lionel Messi. So first off, let's decide what type of deal we want to pursue. I'm going to try to swap a player and not do straight cash. And I want to either swap Cavani or Di Maria. Let's try a player swap. And I don't know, do I want Cavani or do I want Di Maria? Let's check out the values. Cavani's valued at 43 million. And Di Maria is only valued at 33 million. And he's 1 year younger. So I think I'm going to offer Cavani. I saw something yesterday saying Cavani and Neymar got in a fight. So Cavani might want out. So a little bit realistic. So we say we would be interested in swapping Messi for Cavani. Obviously, it's not going to go through straight up, but that should help bring the value down a little bit. Let's see if they're interested in Cavani for Messi. Listen, we can consider swapping Messi, but we're looking to bring in a left winger. So they don't want a striker, they want a left winger. So that kind of sucks. So they're not going to take Cavani. let's offer another player. We do have a left winger, and that's Julian Draxler, who's only 23, and I kind of don't want to get rid of him, but that's the only way to bring the value down. I would be willing to do so. So we are going to offer Julian Draxler for Lionel Messi, and that should bring the transfer value down a little bit. So hopefully they are interested in Draxler. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's see. And we'd only consider swapping Draxler for Messi in a player plus cash deal. That's definitely what I expected. So oh god, 92 million plus Draxler for Messi? Holy crap. That's a lot of gosh dang money. I'm trying to get him for as cheap as possible. Let's propose a new transfer fee. You gotta be careful though, because if you offer too little, the manager will just storm out and you are effed and cannot get the player again. But I think if I offer 80, I would be okay offering 80 on top of Draxler. That's like 110 million in total value. So we're gonna submit this. We'll add a sell-on clause if that'll make them happy. Let's go 10% sell-on clause. Submit the offer. Let's see if Barcelona's representative is willing to accept this deal. Don't storm out. Please do not storm out, man. And that's a better offer. We can agree on that. So boys, the offer has been accepted. I kind of wish I went a little bit lower, but 80 million plus Julian Draxler for Lionel Messi. Now we have to start negotiating with Messi himself. So Messi is this close to becoming a PSG player. So we're going to negotiate the deal right here. Oh boys, this has happened so freaking fast, and I wouldn't expect it to be this easy to get Messi, but let's see. Messi's about to come in pretty cool because we get to offer the player himself. He doesn't talk, but let's see. So we get to offer what role at the club. Sometimes the players say what role they want to have, but then sometimes you have to offer it. Obviously, he'll be a crucial player, so we'll offer him the crucial squad role. Of course, I believe they're going to agree to that because they want Messi to be a crucial player because it's freaking Messi, the best player in the world, arguably. So that's exactly what they were hoping for. Now, the wage thing. We have 955,000 in the wage budget, so that shouldn't be a big deal. So we'll continue on and see what they want. They want 3 years. 3 years is fine. He's 30 years old. He'll still probably be like an 88 overall player by the time he's 33. That's not bad at all. I'm 100% going with a 3-year deal, and we'll go ahead and accept that. So we're happy to offer Messi a 3-year contract. We'll skip that. My client isn't considering adding a release clause to his contract. We assume that suits you. So they do have release clauses added into this year's game. A release clause, if you don't know, is basically an amount of money that a team can just buy out the player for. They can buy out the rest of their contract, and they automatically get them if they can actually agree to their contract details. So if I gave Messi a $100 million release clause, Barcelona could come back and spend $100 million to get him right back. So we'll go ahead and accept that because we don't want a release clause. Some players, I guess, might want one, but we don't want one. So Messi wants $540,000 a week, a $7 million signing bonus, and if he scores 5 goals, he wants 30 or 3.7 million. So we'll counter that. Let's see if we can edit. We'll edit the bonus. We'll put the bonus up a little bit. If he scores 20 goals for us, we'll give you. I'll give you 7 million for that. 7.5 million if you score 20 goals, because that would be worth it. So we'll keep that. We'll go back. We'll edit the wage and signing bonus. Let's see if we can drop. Let's see if we can drop the signing bonus to 6, and I'll up this. Let's just try this. See if Messi will accept this. I mean, I didn't really change anything, did I? Will Messi accept? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Come on, rep. Come on, agent. Give me Messi. Messi is going to accept, and Messi is now a member of PSG, dude. What just happened? What actually just happened? And there he is in the PSG kit. We signed Messi for 80 million plus Julian Draxler. Oh my god, dude. We're going to go ahead and put him right in the squad. We'll put Mbappe at striker, Messi at right wing. This has gone 0 to 100 real quick. Real freaking quick. Just think of that front three, man. Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. Absolutely insane. Now what I want to do, I want to see if you guys can see little things they added. If we can go to Central, breaking news, it should show Messi right here, I think in a kit, or it says, okay, that's definitely not what I thought it was going to be. What about this breaking news? Is this Messi? No, this is Lacazette, still in his deal for Arsenal, so that's cool. I don't think we've necessarily, there we go. Paris and FC Barcelona finally agree on terms for Messi. So is this going to show his press conference? So this is Messi's press conference, dude. Signs from PSG. This game has added some awesome freaking things, and there I am to the right corner. I think I'm going to put Ben Arfa on the transfer list because he's a player in real life that just has done nothing with PSG. He signed there last summer and just has done nothing. He's like not even on the reserve. So his contract expires in 12 months. Somebody might get him on a free in January, and I don't want to re-sign him because he's probably going to ask for a lot on the wages. So he is the only player I think I'm actually going to put on the transfer list. So boys, what we are going to do to end off the episode, we're going to sim through the preseason tournament, and we make it to the final. I will play it to end off the episode, see if we can get the W. But we're going to sim this first match. We should have no problem beating this team. This is a Saudi Arabian team, Al Nasser, that we should just absolutely obliterate with our lineup. We'll skip 2-0 win. Messi, the newcomer, with both goals to get us the W. As we'll go ahead and simulate to the next game, as we already have a scout saying he found all in France. I'll look at that later. I'm trying to save as much time as possible because I'm on early access because I don't want to spend my whole 10 hours looking at the scouts. So we get a transfer offer for Ben Arfa already from Arsenal for only 11 million. I can get more for Ben Arfa than 11 million. It says we could get anywhere from 10 to 16 million for him. His value's 15. I have to at least get his value. I mean, he is an 81 overall player. So we'll go in and negotiate for Ben Arfa. And I got to be careful, though, because Arsenal has money. They have, like, actually the third or fourth biggest budget on the game, which is kind of crazy. They have more money in this game than Barcelona and Real Madrid. I believe Real Madrid. I know Barcelona for a fact. So there's Arsene Wenger. You better get, he's going to be stingy. He's going to walk out. He's going to walk out the room and say no. But you have to give me, I'm going to say at least 17.5 million for Ben Arfa. And that's all. I'm sure there'll be some team to give me more than 11 million. That's for sure. So Arsene Wenger, you know you want to give me 17.5 million for Ben Arfa. He doesn't want to pay any more than 12.5 or 12.9 million. That's ridiculous. That's freaking ridiculous. So, alright, one more thing. This is the last time, Wenger. Last freaking time. This is why your fans will... Some of them don't like you nowadays. They used to love you. Now, some people are on the fence about them. But we'll propose a new transfer fee. Have to give me 16. If you don't give me 16, I'm walking out. I am walking out. Let's see what he has to say. 13.5. Nah, that's it. And we win 2-1. So that is no problem whatsoever. So what I think I'm going to do is make a B team really quick, or like kind of like a reserve side, so we are at full strength for the next game because we are for sure going to make it out of the group. So the more that I look at it, guys, we actually don't have that much depth with this team. Putting this reserve side together, which you see on the screen now, we don't have that much depth, really. And now, once a couple players go out on loan, which is bound to happen, and we sell a couple players, we're going to be kind of short. Like, we for sure need one or two more center backs because we only have one backup. And probably, we need some depth, that's for sure. At least 3 or 4 players because we have some superstars. Maybe not wingers. Maybe another striker if we sell Cavani, but we're trying to make it for now. So that's a reserve side for this game. Time to send this game, which we should win even with our reserve side, which is basically like a starting 11 for most teams. As we win more in this game than we have every other game, and it's a freaking reserve side. So now jumping into the semi-final against Valencia, which we still should win. They're a good side, but we should still potentially beat Valencia, and we get some money for advancing out of the group, 2.6 million. Don't mind if I do. So let's see if we can avoid any interruptions here. I'll get to the training after the preseason tournament. And release clause paid for Verratti. Oh my god. So I had no say in this whatsoever. But Manchester United have agreed to pay the 109 million release clause for Marco Verratti, a young beast center midfielder, and that's actually going to hurt. I mean, 109 extra million is going to help when we can go out and buy a world-class center mid, maybe like a Kevin De Bruyne, or probably a more center defensive type player, maybe Conte. But that, I was not expecting that. Like, I don't even know what players have release clauses in their contract, and we can't even control that to start off the game, which kind of sucks. Maybe you can renegotiate the contract, but man, that sucks. 109 million, but I'll take the money. That's just crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So that definitely was a shock. But like I said, I will get to the training after the preseason tournament, after we win the preseason tournament and get as much money as possible. I'm just excited to finally play a gosh dang game. If we can ever get there, teams need to stop wasting our time and just let us be great. So we're going to go with our #1 squad in this one. Valencia, please don't beat me. They just beat Wolfsburg 3-0. We're not going to skip this one. We're going to play it through. Somebody be great. Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, y'all are too good not to be scoring. Getting kind of worried now. 30th minute. Nothing's happened. No substitutions, no yellow cards. There's a yellow card on cue. They bring on Zaza for Rodrigo. Lucas is on for Messi. Nobody scored yet. Come on, man. Come on, I want to play a game so bad. I want to play. Somebody score. Somebody. It's about to go in extra time. It's in extra time. We lost 5-4 on penalties. F. I wanted to play a game so bad, dude. Man. So, that sucks. So, kind of sucks we did not make it to the preseason tournament final. But as you see here, Leipzig signs Carlos Vela. And some of the top deals. Nathaniel Klein goes to Leicester City. That's a big one. But we have a game coming up against Monaco. And it's the championship game. It's going to be the Ligue 1 winner versus the Coupe de Nationale winner. But see how far away that is. I don't want to send too far ahead because I want you guys to be able to request your transfers. So I think I'm just going to wait and let you guys request your transfers moving forward for this series. But I'm super excited, dude, for this series. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. As you see, Marco Verratti has officially gone. We get 103 million. And there's some other stuff that I will take care of here in just a second. We have 189 million left to spend and some other players that we could potentially sell. So guys, leave your transfer offer suggestions in the comment section below. Please, man, if you enjoy my content and enjoy this series and are excited for this series, please let me know by dropping a like. For me, it's taking a big leap of faith to upload something like this on the channel because I don't have an audience necessarily for it. So I'm kind of worried it's going to hurt my channel, but at the same time, it's my channel. I enjoy this and I want to make a series so bad. So if you guys could just show me your support by dropping a like and let me know in the comment section below, that would mean, like, you genuinely don't know how much that would mean to me. Knowing that I have people that will be here to watch no matter what I upload. So if you could just show your support, dude, like, legit, that would be great. But guys, I apologize, we didn't play a game this episode, but we'll get right to that next episode. We'll play the first game, Monaco versus PSG. But guys, that is going to do it from me. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.